Hey, what's good? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy S550 Steve here, back with another video.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding.
I got my long tubes on, man. Boy, and let me tell you, the horsepower gains were great. It sounds amazing. I love it. Like I'm about to just give y'all a little sound preview real quick. Oh my God! Wow! Me installing them, mainly because it takes it's a long process. It took me the entire weekend. Like, I started on it Friday, got the long tubes in on Saturday. When I started on Friday, we were just trying to get the old headers off. I don't even think we got the headers off on Friday. I think we got everything off on Saturday. We installed the passenger side first, then did the driver's side. Man, just to even get to the passenger side, we had to take a lot of stuff off.
Installed, you had to take this motor bracket right here out and the motor mount itself, this yellow looking piece out, and you had to take the starter out. All that had to come out for you to even get access to the header, the stock header bolts, to even begin to bring the header out. But yeah, the passenger side is definitely the harder side. I would recommend doing that side first. I already got started on the driver's side. That's going in next. Yeah, that driver's side is pretty easy. You got to do the same like you did over here. You got to still take the bracket out and the motor mount out on that side in order to get to the header. You also have to disconnect the steering. That's what that right there is, the steering. Disconnect that from that part right there. It's the driver's side. Header, catalytic converter. This was the passenger side. Honestly, it's a lot easier to get the passenger side out if you cut it. So it's up there like that, like this right here. It's up there like this right here. It's a lot easier if you cut it right here and you can just pull it out and put our hands in some rough places. Like, big shout out to Kelsey's father for helping me out. He helps me out with most of the things I do. But yeah, so I only got some snippets for that for y'all, but today I'm gonna put up this oil change video. Oil changes are pretty simple. That's my first time doing it in the 2016 S550. On my old one in 2009, I didn't have to do the oil change, the oil life capacity reset on the computer, but I did have to do it on my 2016. That's pretty cool. I like that feature. It's kind of like an estimate based on time, like on how many miles you've driven, what your oil capacity is like. So I think I changed it when it was at 25%, and I reset it to 100. All right, guys. So this is everything you're gonna need to do an oil change. You're gonna need your oil, depending on how many quarts of oil your car takes. Like, for instance, my Mustang takes 8 quarts of oil, so this one right here is 5. These 3 are 1 quart apiece, so you got 8 there. Your oil filter wrench, drain plug, and then, like, depending on your underpinning, like I have a cover that takes a 7mm wrench to get the cover off so I can have access to the oil filter. Jack, ramps. My car actually sits so low to the point I can't just drive it up on the ramp. So I'm just gonna jack it up and then put it on the ramps. Here's your oil pan. Drain plug. I already unloosed mine. And let's see, drain plug like that.
Everybody says you can't get that without spilling it, but I did it. Should. Whatever, you have the oil filter right there. Once this right here finished draining, we'll get this oil filter off, let it finish draining all the way out. But in the meantime, as you guys are doing the oil change, is to take off your cold air intake, clean it off, let it dry out, clean off all this good stuff right here. All right, guys, like I said, it's good to go ahead and pull your cold air intake off and clean it off. I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. All right, so you want to take your air hose. If you don't have an air hose, they sell canned air at Walmart. I think it's like $8 a can. So take your air hose.
Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah.
Then what you want to do is take some water and a couple drops, just so.
Pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush.
All right, I'm gonna let that sit and soak for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna come back and hit it with some water and clean it all up. See how good I got it wet, soaking. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your drain plug, clean it off real good with a towel. Clean it off. Make sure it's good. Make sure your gasket's still good on there. All right. Then you wanna put the plug back in there. Start it with your hand and just tighten it as far as you can go. Then have your wrench. Make sure there. You want to wipe that off real good, just so later on when you go to make sure your oil's not leaking, you can see if it has been. Because it honestly, it shouldn't be that tight to begin with. You should be able to unloosen it with your hand. See, flat out. That's perfect. That's perfect. Whoever did this last did a great job. And what you want to do is take a napkin on up in there, clean all that excess oil off. This is the air intake in the sunlight. You can really see where it's dirty in some spots. Look at the difference. Just off of cleaning it out with water, soap and water. And then you're supposed to just shake it out to dry it off. Oh gosh, let me turn the water. This is the Ford Motorcraft one. It's a good idea to, when you first get oil and a new oil filter, to lube in that ring right there. Lube in the top right here. Lube that up with some of the oil you're about to put in there. It just helps it go on there a little bit easier.
Should have oil. Put it on there just like that. It'll have to put a little oil in here too. Not much, just literally a little bit. Just a little bit. Work it around up in there.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shitty, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I'm a real one, my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none.
Try run it, crank it up, run it for a little bit. All right, and then you let your cold air intake dry, your air filter dry for 15 to 20 minutes. Just shake it out a couple times to make sure you get all the water out. It's good and clean. All right, now you're ready to put it all back together.